Hey there, it's Jennifer. I'm getting ready to decorate and I thought I would do a quick Halloween haul for you. Let's just dive right in, and what I tried to do is put everything on the table in zones of where I'm going to be using the items. So let's get started first in the kitchen. Remember that time where I said no more mugs for me this year? Fail. In my own defense though, a lot of these are Joanna Parker mugs that I have been hoping to find for years and was so glad that they brought them back this year. So let's start with her collection. First one that I picked up was the bat. I was also able to find the ghost mug. And this is my absolute favorite. If I could only pick one mug from her collection, it would be this spider one. I think he's absolutely adorable, and I love the arms and the handles on it. And you just can't go wrong with the classic jack-o'-lantern. And all of the Joanna Parker mugs were $9.99. I was also fortunate enough to find this, I guess it's a soup bowl or a sugar bowl with a spoon with a cat. I actually also found it in the jack-o'-lantern one, but a friend of mine really wanted that and I didn't particularly want it, so was able to get that for her. So I just got the cat one. And these were pretty pricey. These were $24.99, which is another reason I decided for myself to just get the one. I was also able to find this small little mummy bowl. This one was $12.99. I was hopeful and am still hopeful to find the cat mini bowl, but we shall see. I also got these Joanna Parker salt and pepper shakers with the ghost and the cat, and these were $9.99. And I picked up the mini ghost canister for $14.99. Some of the other mugs that I got was this one here. I was looking for this last year. It had been on my wish list and I never found it, so glad to find it this year. I thought this Ray Dunn mug was so nice, really unique. It just blends really well with my kind of basic black, white, and orange theme. Love the simplicity of it, but it's still really cute. And this one was $6.99. And if you watched my World Market Halloween video, that's where I found these. It was 2 in the collection, so I got both of them. And I just loved the raised detail on here. And of course the coloring, really pretty. Love that one. And these were $7.99 each. And this is the other one from that collection. Has the little house on the side and the bats. I thought they were both just so adorable. And I found this one at Ross for $4.99. These are kitchen scissors. My regular pair actually need to be replaced. And so I took the opportunity to grab these. I did get them on Amazon Prime Day, so they were less expensive. If I can find the link, I'll put it below for you, but I don't know if they're going to be on sale, so just keep your eye out on that though, because they do go on sale every once in a while. Also from World Market, I picked up 2 of these amazing bat wine glasses. Now I don't drink alcohol at all, but I will use these for other drinks that I have, whether it's a mocktail or just some sparkling water or soda or just plain water. I will use these. I just thought they were so unique, so cool, all that detail on there. I also picked up this small little, it's a marble bat, and this was $9.99. This marble surfboard was $14.99 in the shape of a coffin with the bats. It was awesome. I saw it on another creator's video early on in the season, and I hunted this down, and I am so happy with it. I love this. It's probably one of my favorite pieces this year. I found this tablecloth at Ross. If you watched my Ross Halloween video, well, one of the earlier ones, I found it there. So it has the different bats that go all around the sides of it, and then the top is just a plain cream color. It was $12.99 for this one, and it's a 60 by 84. I just thought that was so nice. I have some placemats. They're faux leather and they're round and they have bat cutouts all around the outside of the placemats. And I thought that this would complement it really well and kind of tie in like a bat theme to the table. I found this coffee tumbler for $14.99 at, I think it was TJMaxx. And they had an all white one with ghosts on it, but I got the white plastic tumbler with ghosts on it from Walmart last year. So I thought, since I already had a white one with ghosts on it, a white on white, I would get the black on black here with the bats, the spider webs, and the witch hats. I just think that is so nice and just kind of an elegant look to it for an everyday tumbler. At Dollar Tree, I was able to find a couple of sets of spatulas. I got the ghost with the orange one that says boo, and then the bats with the green one that said spooky. And I wanted to pick up some napkins that I could use for both Halloween and fall. And so on Amazon, I saw these napkins here. It came in a pack of 12. They're on the thinner side, which I really didn't mind for, just a couple of meals, holiday meals during the year. But they're a nice large square of them. They came in a pack of 12, if I didn't say that. I don't remember how much they cost, but Amazon, the prices are going to fluctuate. So I'll leave the link below for you. And they did come in a ton of colors, but I just loved the crinkle texture on these. Because there's so many in the pack, you could put them together, like layer them on top of each other and use them as a table runner. You can also just put them wherever you wanted to add a little bit of color with your decor. I just like the movement on them, the crinkle of them, and I thought they would look really nice with the tablescape that I'm planning for this year. Okay, I think that's all the functional kitchen items that I got. So there's some other decor pieces that will end up in the kitchen. So we're going to start with this guy here. He was $8.99. When I saw him, I didn't even think. I just put him in my cart. I just thought he was so cute. And yes, he's kind of a purpley blue, and I have nothing else that is blue, purple, or anything even close to that with any of my decor. So he is getting a huge pass to join my little Halloween decor family. But I just could not leave him behind. It was just way too adorable. And I grabbed this guy from Walmart. I don't remember how much it was, and there's no price on the tag, so I'll put it on the screen if I can find it. But I have another piece with a skeleton coming out of a pumpkin that I got from Joann's last year, R.I.P. Joann. And I thought this little figure would go really nice next to that one I already have. So yeah, I picked him up for that. Now moving over to the other side of the table. So this figurine here was $24.99. He's probably just under a foot tall. I have one that is similar to this. They did have him out this year too, but I thought he would, again, complement the one I already have. So picked him up, and this will be in a little vignette corner of the kitchen this year. Now, this is one of the more expensive pieces that I picked up. It says Silver Ghost Candy Bowl. It is extremely Pottery Barn inspired, and the Pottery Barn version from actually Pottery Barn was one that I saw a couple of years ago, and I told myself, hold off, because HomeGoods will come out with a dupe. And sure enough, a couple years later, Rachel Zoe was so nice enough to give us a dupe of it this year. It doesn't look exactly like the Pottery Barn one, but the vibe is 100% there, and I absolutely love it. And this piece was $29.99. Now for what I'm going to put in it, because I have cats, I don't like to keep food out, even if it's like wrapped candy. They'll get into it, and that's not good for them. So what I did was I found these little candy corn bowl filler pieces. I love the vintage look of them, so I'm going to add those to the bowl with some little white pumpkin bowl filler pieces that I already have. From Michael's, I picked up this hanging bat planter. I did use my coupons, and I believe it was on sale when I got it, if I'm not mistaken. The original price was $19.99, so that's going to go by the kitchen window. This ghost pumpkin was another piece that I really wanted to get last year, but could never find it. This one is $12.99. It's the larger of the two that were sold this year, and it's the one that has a little more of that vintage look to it. So it does light up there, I don't know if you can see that. And I absolutely love it. This will be for another vignette in the kitchen. From Tractor Supply, I picked up this little witch chick. I guess it's like an orange ghost chicken with a witch hat. And it's got a lot going on here for his little Halloween costume, but I just thought it was so cute. So pick that up, and I think the only place that makes sense in terms of how I decorate from room to room, the only room it makes sense for it to go into is going to be the kitchen. So I will find a little corner somewhere to add him into a vignette. Okay. Also in the kitchen, above the sink, there is a small shelf. For Halloween, I put a lot of little skeleton pieces up there, so it's kind of little misfit skeletons that I find that are unique. So I found this little butterfly skeleton at World Market, so he's going to join the crew up on the shelf. At Dollar General, I found this guy for $3. He's just a basic skeleton, so he'll either go up on the shelf or I'll find another place for it. I thought also it would just be nice to have a regular little skeleton in my stash for any crafting that I might want to do. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I got this one from CVS. I think so. There was a bunch of different skeletons there that they had different costumes on them and such. But I absolutely loved this one, so grabbed him to go up on my little misfit skeleton shelf. From Cracker Barrel for $9.99, they had this blow mold skull ornament, which I thought was really kind of cute. It lights up, and again, I think it'll go cute on my little shelf with all the skeletons. And when it lights up, it has that flickering flame light, which I think will give it a nice glow up on the shelf. And again, for that little shelf from Dollar Tree, I grabbed 2 of these little skull trees with the crow on top. So it does light up with the multicolor, which I'm not a huge fan of the multicolor lights. So I may not even turn these on. I may just use them in a turned off state. And from Dollar General, I found this skeleton army bag. Just a whole bunch of little skeletons in here. Hopefully you can see that clearly. Some of them have wings, some of them have swords, and different things. And I just thought they were so cute. They'd be perfect to add to my misfit skeleton shelf, but also I can just add them anywhere, on any room with anything. So I just thought they were really cute, and for $1 for the bag of 8 of them, I mean, why not, right? And with all of those skeletons, that's just a lot of white, and the shelf itself is white. So I picked up this garland at Dollar Tree for $3 from their plus section, which I think it's part of their fall section. But I thought that would be kind of cute just to put behind all the skeletons, just to give it a little bit of color and dimension up there. And I might even add some fairy lights to it just to give it a little more sparkle. From Dollar General, I also picked up this little potion bottle with the skeleton or the skull on it. That potion bottle was $1, and so was this skull, also from Dollar General. Just something that I think I'd like to keep in my stash for crafting, or just adding in a little empty corner somewhere. In the hallway, there's a shelf on the linen cabinet area, and I always put my ghosts there. I do a little ghost display. So I picked up a couple of little ghosts to add to it. So I picked up this one for $12.99 from TJMaxx. This one also came in like a metallic silver, kind of like the candy dish. But all my ghosts over there that I have in my little display are white, so wanted him to kind of blend in. So got that. And also from Cracker Barrel, they have this little blow mold ornament. It lights up, as you can see, with a white light for $9.99, and it was so cute. I could not pass it up. And he'll go in the little ghost display over in the hallway as well. In my curio cabinet, I have a little haunted house that I got several years ago. And I saw this at Michael's this year, and I could not leave it behind. I did wait until it went on sale, and I was able to use coupons and stack things and stuff. The original price was $39.99, but I didn't pay anywhere near that. I just thought this was so cute, and it's just one of those pieces that you just don't know if you're going to see it again. And it wasn't overly done. There was no glitter on it, which was a huge plus, and it lights up. So yeah, it was just a huge win for me. And I mean, come on, the dangling spider. I mean, you got me right there. Okay, some other things that I picked up were these two black and white pumpkins from Dollar Tree. I think they were only $1.50 each, or even maybe $1.25. I honestly don't remember at what point I picked those up, but I got them in one of each size that they had. Also from Dollar Tree, I picked up two of these pillar candle, or their candle holders. They're $3 each from the plus section, and you can use either a pillar or a tapered candle on them, which I really liked. But honestly, where I'm thinking of putting these is in the hallway on that shelf where I'm going to have all the ghosts, and use them more as risers and put a little ghost on top of them. At HomeGoods, I also found these little skull candles. They're faux candles, and I only say they're candles because the top looks like a candle there. They have little skull faces on them, but I thought they were really cute, and just if there's any corner somewhere that I wanted to add some lighting, I thought they would be just a nice thing to have on hand. And this was also something I saw at the end of season last year, but at that point my budget was gone, and so I had to leave them behind last year. So I was glad to see them this year, and early enough that I could fit them in my budget. Some other lighting that I picked up. So I grabbed these from Walmart. That's a set of 4 little LED lights here for $2.97. So what's cool about these, if I can get them to focus here, is that they look like they're dripping candles. So you can see that there, but they're still the size of a little tea light. I just thought that was really fun, and it does say that it's a warm white light, that it's a flickering votive. So I thought that'd be fun for Halloween especially, but also since they're black, you can use them for Christmas too, or really any holiday, depending on where you're gonna tuck them in. So I grabbed 2 boxes of those, and then at Dollar General, I grabbed 2 of these pumpkin lights, and it says it has 3 flashing effects. And I don't know if it's a colorful light or a white light, but for $1 each, I was willing to take the chance on that. And from Walmart, I just thought this little pumpkin was too cute. It's just one of those mini little pumpkin plastic buckets. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet, or where I'm gonna put it, but for 97 cents, I just wanted to grab it. Now this pumpkin I grabbed at, I want to say it was HomeGoods. Yeah, $9.99 for this one. I just saw the details on here with the black and white, and I couldn't leave it behind. It reminded me of branchy trees. It reminded me of almost a reverse spider web effect. It reminded me of cracked glass. So I thought that was really cute, and I think I'm going to put it on one of the nightstands in the master. Now this piece was the first piece that I picked up this year. It's a water globe with these kind of vintage, creepy little pumpkin head guys here. One of them has the little skull treat bucket with them. This was, I want to say this one was $14.99 or $19.99. It wasn't a bad price, but it wasn't too cheap either. But it has black little specks that float around in it. And I loved that the top and bottom of it was a pumpkin, and just the whole vibe of it. I just had to have it. And you know, I could never leave out the fur baby, so I grabbed this little bat toy for $3.99 and this ball of a spider for $5.99. Actually, as I was putting everything on the table, completely forgot that I had picked this up. So yeah, he usually only gets one new toy per season, but this year, because I forgot about this one, he got two. This metal hanging bat I got from Ross. It does have a chain on it to hang it up. It was $7.99. And from Dollar General for $3, I grabbed this little broom sign that says Happy Halloween. Not quite sure where I'm gonna put it yet, but I just thought it was really pretty. I might change out the ribbon on it, but we'll see. From Dollar Tree, I grabbed a couple of black bleeding candles. And from their plus section, I grabbed this metal jack-o'-lantern for $7. Also from Dollar Tree, I grabbed 3 of these black drip candles with the flickering flame light on them. Thought those were really cute, just to put anywhere I wanted to add a little more light. And from the at-home store, I picked up 2 of these pumpkin spice little brooms. They were $1.99 retail, but since my local store was one of the ones that was closing, I think all the Halloween and fall was 30% off, I want to say. So I did get a little discount on those. Also from the at-home store, I grabbed 2 of these little hands here, little skeleton hands. These were $4.99, and again, there was a little sale on those. And also from at home, I got this little book box. It says The Moon with a cat on it. And that was $9.99. From Cracker Barrel, I grabbed 2 of these light up jack-o'-lantern ornaments. They do, as you can see, light up in a flashing multicolor light, so I may or may not turn them on as well. Again, just not a fan of the multicolor. I like to keep things kind of simple and have it all be the same lights that are on everything. But I thought they would be really cute, even just off, that I can stick somewhere if I needed to add a little pop of orange somewhere. For a similar reason, I grabbed 2 of these little jack-o'-lanterns from Walmart. I'm not remembering at the moment how much they were, but these are the small 5-inch pumpkins. Like I said, I've just been trying to pick up a lot of kind of infill pieces. So this is another jack-o'-lantern. It lights up. It has the white light on it to light up. I found this one at Ross, $7.99. Let me see if I can get it to light up. I don't remember if it has batteries in it. There's no batteries in it, so I'll have to put some in, but I know, I want to say it had the little try me button. It must have fallen off of this one because it's not on it right now, but I remember in the store it lit up white. So yeah, got him $7.99. And I saw this little block sign piece. I guess this is not really a sign, just a little bat shape. $6.99 for this. I got it at TJMaxx. I just thought it was really cute. It could go with the table that is apparently going to have a bat theme this year, or I could just put it, you know, somewhere that just needs a little extra something, or as a background piece. I thought it was just really cute. Okay, this piece is from HomeGoods. It's a blue sky piece. It's $19.99. But honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. Out of everything, this might be the one thing I end up returning. Maybe. I mean, we'll see. It's really cute. It has these little candy corns on top as well. I think it's absolutely adorable, but I like to know exactly where I'm going to be putting something when I buy it. And I thought that I had it in mind where I was going to be putting it. And then I found the ghost pumpkin there. And so they were going to be in the same spot. So now he doesn't have a home. So as I'm decorating this weekend, if I can't find a place to put him, I may end up returning it. And from TJMaxx, I grabbed 2 of these birds. They are metal, and then they have all of these beading on them. And I'm doing a witchy mantle again this year. I did one last year, and I'm gonna do it again this year. But I thought this would be kind of something cool to incorporate, and if they end up not working there, I can use them pretty much anywhere else I want to. So these will give me just a lot of flexibility to fill in some spaces. And again, as you can kind of see, I've got a lot of things that I've purchased that are going to fill in some places or round out some vignettes. So yeah, that's what these are for. Okay, and then these boots are actually from Target. It's the one thing so far this year I picked up from them. They're a planter. They light up and they have the planter insert there. I just thought they were really cute. I'm gonna use them indoor. I'm not gonna put them outdoors, planter. I might just put some faux flowers in them. But yeah, I thought they were really cute with the way they lit up. And from Michael's, I adored this little cat. It was $7.99 US, and it has a little purple vampire coat on it with his little vampire teeth. So cute. In the guest bathroom, it's decorated with little cats dressed in different costumes. So from Five Below, they have these little monster ducks. So I grabbed the Frankenstein monster one, and I grabbed the Dracula one, and those were each $5. From At Home, I grabbed this vase with a face. So I'll probably put some florals in there. Not sure what room it's gonna go in yet, but I will find a spot for it. I just thought it was so cute, and it was one of those things. Well, it was a couple of reasons. One, the store was closing, so it was grab it if you want it. And two, I know they have the Grumpy Face pumpkins year to year in a variety of different stores, but I've never seen anything like this, and I wasn't sure if this was a you're never gonna see it again moment. And I just thought it was fun. It was funny. The back is just plain, so if I didn't want to use it the face side one year or ever again, I could always just turn it around and have it just be a little vase. Okay, that's everything that I have out on the table. So I'm gonna clear some of this away and bring out some of the other things that I couldn't quite fit on here. Some of those are larger pieces as well. One of my friends is a fellow Halloween hunter, and since I've known her, every year we share our wish list with each other and keep an eye out to help each other find things that we really want. So this little collection here is a lot of what she found for me, but I'm gonna start with this one. This was actually a birthday gift from a different friend. She knows I love witchy things and black cats, and she found this for me. I thought it was so cute, and I'm gonna put it next to my haunted house display. And then the friend who found things for me on my wish list, she was able to find me these Johanna Parker candy corn salt and pepper shakers. They were $12.99. I think they're adorable. And then from Dollar Tree, now the things she found for me at Dollar Tree, I never saw at any of mine, and I usually go to 3 to 4 on a regular basis. So she was able to find these little light up ceramic jack-o'-lanterns, the Johanna Parker dupe cat, which I think is adorable, and this little ghost, and she'll go with my little ghost display in the hallway, and the light up candy corn. So all of these, the cat's gonna go in the kitchen for sure. These three, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using them this year, but I wanted to grab them, kind of a grab it when you see it, because you don't know if you'll see it next year or if the price is gonna go up again at Dollar Tree next year. So I asked her to grab those for me. And then I was on the lookout for the mummy and the cat mug. So she was able to find the mummy mug for me, which is fabulous. That was $12.99. Neither one of us could find the cat mug, but she did find the cat mummy mug, which is kind of, it's been gone for a while. We haven't seen it in stores for quite a long time. That was also $12.99. This little scarecrow, it's a blue sky piece. I've seen it in past years and I've always passed on it, and I don't know why in this year I absolutely had to have it. But of course, the only one that I was able to find was broken, but my friend was able to find one in good shape, and it was $24.99. And you probably saw this sitting over on the side. So we have the little ghost in a swing. That was, I think it went pretty viral this year. I think it is so cute. Not sure if it's gonna go with my little ghosty display or somewhere else just yet. That was only $14.99 for this piece. I love it. I love that it has some little moss details on it, and it actually swings there. So cute. Love this piece. I'm so thrilled she was able to find it for me. And just want to give her a big shout out. Thank you so much to help round out my Halloween collection. I really appreciate your friendship and support. I also picked up 2 3-foot skeletons this year. So this black one I found at the at-home store that was going out of business. So I got it, I want to say 30% off of $14.99. And the pumpkin head one I found at Five Below, and the location I was at had them for $5 a piece. So grabbed him because I thought that was a crazy good deal. I also found this awesome metal jack-o'-lantern goblin creature metal piece. I absolutely love him. Again, it's probably in my top 3 favorite pieces for this year, and I don't know what else to say, but I love it. I love it. I love it. This may end up being a year-round piece. I don't know. I love it that much. It is a good 2 feet plus tall about. It was $34.99, so it was definitely on the pricier side, but it is giving spooky, creepy without being too over the top. And the fact that it's all metal, I absolutely love it. Love the positions of the arms, that it's a creepy smile, but it's still a smile. Doesn't look too evil or anything like that. Just kind of a fun little goblin. I don't know, what do you guys think about this piece? I think he is amazing. I also found this piece at HomeGoods. It is a 4 jack-o'-lantern stack. It was $49.99, but I had a gift card, so I only paid tax on it. So for me, I'm calling that a free piece, a little freebie here for myself. Actually, it's something I wanted last year, but I didn't want to pay the money. So when I had the gift card this year and I saw this, I had to grab it. And it does light up, and it lights up in just the white light, which again, love that. And this is another piece that I was fortunate enough to get with a gift card. This was $49.99 at HomeGoods. This is 2 hands tall and 2 hands across. It is huge. It is, oh, what's that material? Terracotta kind of clay material. I love it. I'm going to use it more as a planter this year, but you could use it as a candy bowl too, or a planter, however you want. There's no drainage holes in it. It doesn't say that it's actually marked as a planter. So yeah, you can kind of do whatever you want with it. I just think it is absolutely awesome. And again, being able to use a gift card, just had to pay the tax on it. And again, freebie. Love that I got a few little freebies pieces for myself this year. And from Cracker Barrel, I got the metal crow. This piece is a lot bigger than I thought it ever was going to be. It's so big I can't even get it in frame here. It is huge. It's probably 2.5, almost 3 feet tall. It is so cool. It does light up. It has a plug-in to light up, and it lights up with a white light on the inside of its chest, so it comes through all of those little slits in the metal. It just looks absolutely amazing, and I have the perfect spot for it over by the fireplace. This, again, one of those pieces that I thought I may never see this again. Cracker Barrel doesn't bring everything back every year, and I was really afraid that this might be one of those pieces where it was a one-time thing. So I wanted to grab it, and I did have some peg points, however they do their little point system over there, so some credits. So I was able to get a few dollars off of this one as well. So definitely love when you can leverage coupons and gift cards and points and all that kind of stuff. So work those as much as you can to get the best deals, and I was able to score this one. So yeah, really happy with this guy. Okay, so there are 3 items left. 2 are from Cracker Barrel. So I got the ghost cat that went pretty viral early on in the season. Love that. And then I got the ghost dog as well. So love both of those. And this year I half treated myself because the other half I was able to use gift cards to this Pottery Barn branchy tree candelabra. I have had my eye on this for quite some time, and again, when I had the gift card, I took full advantage of it, so I was able to pay less than half price out of pocket for this. So I went ahead and grabbed it up. It does hold 5 candles on here, and it is going to be a really wonderful addition to my witchy mantle this year. So looking forward to styling this piece. And that is going to do it for my massive Halloween haul. I hope you all enjoyed it so much. I had fun sharing everything with you. Thank you so much for joining me today for this haul. Really appreciate you. And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next one.